in an entrepreneur's journey, it is at the low points that you need guidance, you need people whom can speak to and reach out to. The fact that they have been with us for 8 years now, it is very unusual for angels to stay invested, at least as far as I know. Angels would like to probably exit in 5 years at the outermost, but they are still with us. That's because they think they need to be there still for us. Whenever we have gone back to the market to look for funds, in every single round, Chennai Angels have come back and invested. My belief is that they saw that what we were doing was of value, and also it was doing something interesting for the world. But I can't remember a single time when I or my colleagues have asked for time or asked for help in discussing or analyzing a problem or thinking about new ways of doing things. They've always come back and rolled down their sleeves and sat down with us and helped us. So there has always been this intent to what can we do to help this company succeed. Of course they've invested and they would like to see us succeed and give them a good exit. But I always felt it was not just because of that. It was actually to try and contribute whatever they can in the journey of Proclean. We've had our arguments. Sam is on the board. Sam is who he is. I am who I am. Therefore, there have been situations where we, get into some discussions which sometimes sounds like we are fighting with each other. But at the end of the day, I think it has always been understood that what we were discussing were issues and not personalities.
Doc said it quite well. As part of a journey, it's very rare for us to ever be invested in companies as an angel for a long period. I think part of it is the story, and the team that we share time with is so passionate about something that's bigger than, I think, what we typically see in our neck of the woods.
Yes.
This is a very rare company in deep tech that you can see the products of in multiple industries, right? And when you talk to their customers, you know that they're on to something special, because a lot of their customers talk about, we've never seen anything like this. It really has made a difference in our lives. One of the suggestions we had for them is come in with your request for help. It is very rare for companies typically when they come and present to entrepreneurs who've just given them money to come and say, hey, I need help in A, B, and C. Actually, everyone will say how wonderfully I've done what I call the super scorecard in South India. Everyone wants to be the super scorecard, but nobody wants to say, hey, I need help. I might have some potential deficiencies. And the team is very professional in the way they came and asked for help. And that helps keep interest from a group. Docs mentioned folks who have consistently been by their side. I think Lakshmi of Cognizant, or formerly Cognizant, we have Rajiv Mecheri, we've had Gopal Srinivas, we've had Naru. These are very senior folks, very successful folks that are continuously captive. And then we had new angels like people who I call the devil's advocates. So we had C.K. Ranganathan of Cavincare. Somebody who consistently we go to kind of like test the latest idea, and he gives you pretty brutal advice. I think the other big thing is this is a team that's come through some pretty tough times. We don't talk too much about some of the complications they've had, supplier complications. At one point, they've clearly had challenges where they thought, for example, Q4 in 1 year would have been great. And when they actually came to us for the first fund round, they had actually run out of money. So they had, I think at that time, they were running into debt, and they came and said, we need to raise a big round of money. And you're there going, oh, wow, couldn't you have come and told me this 6 months or a year ago? You've been telling me for the last 6 months in the board meetings that we are on track to hit certain numbers. And to be fair to the team, there were clear reasons the leather industry tanked on them.
Yeah.
And because they had just launched a textile product, it was going to take some time to pitch into that. So I think as an investor, one also has to be flexible. It's not just the entrepreneur. This is one where, yes, would we have not liked to have invested and have a big parachute exit after a few years? Every angel will say that's what gives you wings, right? Or at least gives you lift on the wings. But that being said, this has been a rare privilege to share time with good people. We've had the privilege of, I think, sharing some life moments. Shivram's younger daughter, I mean, the marriage, the grandkids, when Chandran's daughter went for education. So when they became empty nesters, I guess, when they had the Chennai floods, how the team was able to pick itself up again.
Yeah.
Both professionally as well as personally, some of those challenges. And this is a strong team, so they solve 95% of everything internally.